Good morning, students. This is EM waves problems, electromagnetic waves problems. First one, in the level 1 questions. Before level 1, some theoretical questions are also given. You can work out that. And most of the questions are most theoretical, and very few formula related problems are there. You can easily work out the problems. This is a small topic. EM wave has electric field of amplitude of 9 kilovolt per meter. Find the amplitude of magnetic field. Amplitude means maximum value. So when you take the transverse waves like this, it's like AC current. This is going to be peak values. If it is electric field, E naught. If magnetic field you take, it's called to be B naught. Similarly, we have the zero, minimum, maximum, average values. E average for the one cycle is 0, just like AC currents. And same for the magnetic field. What are the formula you are taking for the electric field? Same applicable for the magnetic field also. Peak field, magnetic field is B naught. RMS values. What is RMS equal to? E RMS is E naught by root 2. And average for one cycle is 0. Half cycle we take generally for the AC currents. Here half cycle is not required. Next is the relation between electric field and magnetic fields. Electric field and magnetic field relation is C equal to E by B. Electric field they give means they ask the magnetic field and vice versa. In this case, if they ask in terms of the instantaneous, we can take, or if they give the peak values, amplitude means peak values. Amplitude means peak values. So this E naught, E naught. If they give RMS values, E RMS by B RMS. Same relation, you have to take the ratio, that is also equal to C. C is the speed of light in vacuum, which is equals to 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. If they give in medium, electric field in the medium by magnetic field in medium. Medium means glass, water, etc. Electromagnetic wave passing through the materials. So this E naught, E medium by B medium you have to take. Electric field in the medium is related to the dielectric constant of the medium, materials, and magnetic field in medium is related to permeability of the materials. E naught is given for you in terms of peak values. This amplitude is E naught, 9 kilovolt per meter it is. Electric field, volt per meter may be given and Newton per coulomb can be given. Kilovolt means 10 to the power of 3, volt per meters. Speed of light is 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. So magnetic field you have to find out peak values. Magnitude means peak values of magnetic field. C is equals to E naught by B naught. B naught they ask equal to E naught by C. E naught is 9 kilovolts, 9 into 10 to the power of 3 volt per meter by 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. The ratio 3 3 is a 9, 10 to the power of 3 into 10 to the power of minus 8 plus 3 minus 8 is minus 5 Tesla is the magnetic field. This is the answer for this question. Next question is 7th ones. Displacement current between the plates of the capacitor is 1 microfarads. Capacitor 1 microfarad. Displacement current between the plates of capacitor 1 microfarad is 1 ampere. This is the displacement current. Capacitor is 1 microfarad. Micro means 10 to the power of minus 6 farads. Capacitance is 10 to the power of minus 6 farads and displacement current is 1 amperes. What is the rate of change of potential difference means voltage you have to find out. We have the relationship C equal to Q by V, Q equal to CV. What are the capacitance, voltage and charge relationship? And this is while charging the capacitor. Displacement current is observed between the plates of the capacitor. Actually current means flow of the charges. No, it is a imaginary current. It's not actually current flow of the charges, it is only change of the flux between these two fields when the capacitor is getting charged. Charges are going and sitting on the plates while closing the switch. Charges goes and sit on the plates. Here plus means this side plus. Electrons are going away from it and coming onto the plate other side, equal up. So electric field is from plus to minus. Whenever the electrons are changing on the plates, electron numbers changing on the plates, electric field of the plates changes, electric flux changes, that induces electric field here, electric current here, that is called as the displacement current. It is actually not really current of the flow of charges, but due to the change of the electric field, magnetic field is observed between the plates also. That is according to Maxwell's relationship. And he introduced the current called as a displacement current due to change of magnetic flux. From the capacitance formula what you get is C equal to Q by V, Q equal to CV. This is not a real charge between the plates. So displacement current is nothing but equal to dQ by dt. This is a basic relation you have to take only from here for the problems. Displacement current equal to dQ by dt, but Q equal to CV. Q equal to CV, therefore C into dV by dt. This formula you have to remember. Displacement current is capacitance into dV by dt. Remember, displacement current is also equal to conduction current. Both are equivalent in numerically. But displacement current is between the plates, conduction current is outside the plates and the wires. And C into, see capacitance is given as, you are asked to find out dV by dt, rate of change of voltage with time. dV by dt is equals to ID by C. ID by C. So ID is given as 1 ampere, this is 1 amperes by capacitance 10 to the power of minus 6 farad. Take it to the numerator 10 to the power of plus 6 volt per second. Next, 8th question. Energy density of EM waves of electric fields given as 50 Newton per Coulomb into sine omega t minus kx. Minus given, whenever the minus is given means the wave is propagating towards minus means positive axis, plus means negative axis. So it is going towards a positive axis. Which axis of positive axis means along the x axis the path difference. They may give kx minus omega t also, makes no difference. By taking the negatives and common you will get the same relationship. Next is this kx means the wave is propagating along plus x axis. This along plus x axis. What about the magnetic field means? Magnetic field also propagates in the same direction for the electromagnetic waves. But E is equal to the instantaneous value, E is equal to the peak values. This is nothing but equal to E naught sine omega t minus k. So if you ask the magnetic field, if this is along the y axis, the other field will be, magnetic field will be on the z axis. Okay, and propagation is along the x axis. This 50, this one should not be same, please. It's not mentioned here, just leave it. E naught sine omega t. This E naught, with the help of this, what they asked is average energy density. This problem we have to be careful. Energy density of the EM waves. Energy density formulas. Energy density of the electric fields is energy by volume. For the capacitance relation, we already discussed the energy density formula for the in terms of the electric field is half into epsilon naught into E square you can take. Maximum relation means nothing but equal to peak values, it means E naught you have to use. You can use RMS given means you can take even E RMS also. This is the energy density of the electric field only. What about the magnetic field? Magnetic field is equal to half into B naught square by mu. This is related to mu naught. This is the vacuums. If the medium is given, you have epsilon naught into K, mu naught into mu r you have to take. Relative permeabilities, relative permittivities. But electromagnetic waves have both electric and magnetic fields. If you want to check up for the whole energy density, sum of these two, electric field energy density, magnetic field energy density, same. The energy density in this volume of the waves. Within the volume of these waves, if they give the beam, sometimes they will give the beam for the area of cross section of the beam, like torchlight. If you have taken the uniform beam we have taken, then length into area of cross section itself is the volume we can take. Energy by volume is also can be taken as energy density. In that we have the electric and magnetic fields. Total energy density, if we ask, no, sum of these two you take, both are equal. Magnitude is equal. One is electric field, magnetic field, but our eye is visible, is seeing only electric fields but not magnetic fields. If you take the total energy density is equals to electrical energy density plus magnetic energy density you have to take. So this is also half epsilon naught square, this is also numerically equal to this. That means 2 times, this becomes equal to 2 times this value, simply half plus half is 1, epsilon naught into E naught square, which is also equal to, which also can be written as B naught square by mu naught also. Half plus half is 1. Only in electric field terms, only in magnetic field, this is in terms of the total if they ask you. But if they ask you only sometimes, average of the electric field only if they may ask you, average of this average, means this value changes between the 0 to maximum. So just like the AC current, 0 plus maximum average for one cycle is 0 you have to take. Or 0 to maximum by 2 if you have taken, that becomes equal to 1/4 also given, but that won't be asked for the problems. You may ask the total values. Total is E naught into epsilon naught square, and for the only electric field means half epsilon naught E square energy densities. So here average energy density for the complete wave is nothing but equal to half epsilon into E square related to the electric field only. This is nothing but equal to half into epsilon naught is equal to 8.84 into 10 to the power of minus 12 farad per meters. Next into E naught square. What is E naught is 50 square. This is approximately equal to, not exactly equal to, only order they asked, nearly equal to 10 to the power of minus 8 joule per cubic meter. Energy density is nothing but equal to energy by volume. Energy density means it is nothing but energy by volume, which is nothing but equal to 10 to the power of minus 8 joule per cubic meters. Volume unit is cubic meters. Just check up that terms. Next, this 55th, this is very important question. This is important for the NEET and JEE, generally not asked for the KSET. So this is not for KSET. A circular ring of radius, but rarely can be asked, mostly they don't ask. A circular ring of radius is placed in the homogeneous, means uniform, magnetic fields perpendicular to the plane. B field means magnetic field changes with time as B is not, magnetic field is not constant, it is changing with time, as B proportional to time t and proportional to constant is k. Find the electric field produced in the ring. This is a ring taken. Circular ring, and magnetic field is applied here. Okay, I will take this with a cross. Cross means field is going inward. Dot means field is coming out. This is a magnetic field. This is the radius of the ring. When the flux changes, this is like a conducting loop. Metal ring is like a conducting loop, and magnetic flux is changing means EMF is induced in this. EMF is there means what? Voltage. EMF is the complete total EMF, it's the total voltage we can take, and EMF induced means current also produced in this. So EMF produced is always opposite change of flux. If the flux is increasing, the induced EMF try to decrease it. So its field is inwards means the field is increasing. In case the field B increases, in this EMF produced will be opposing it. So produce the current in the opposite direction so that the magnetic field is acting outward directions. Outward direction means the clockwise, anti-clockwise. If you check up, field should be outwards. So current induced will be anti-clockwise. Okay, whatever the matter, because of the current is there means EMF is there means voltage. They asked is what is electric field induced in this loop. Circular ring of radius r is placed in the uniform magnetic field perpendicular to the plane. Perpendicular means magnetic flux linked is equals to, this is a magnetic flux. This is a magnetic flux. Magnetic flux is equal to BA cos theta, or B dot A, BA cos theta. Theta is how much here? 0 degrees. Why? Because field is inwards, normal is also in the same direction. Normal to the plane of the coil, area vector also same direction. Therefore, theta is 0. Flux maximum. Flux is nothing but equal to BA cos 0. BA cos theta, which is nothing but equal to BA, maximum flux linked we have. But field is given B is equals to KT. They are given for us in the problem. So this B replaced with the KT. Area is nothing but equal to pi r square. We can do the substitution later or now only, that's left to your choice. What about EMF induced? There is EMF induced in the loop, or voltage induced in the total voltage induced in the loop is from Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction, E equal to minus d phi by dt. Differentiation of this term you have taken up. K is constant, area of the loop is constant, A equal to pi r square, constant only, T is variable. Differentiation of KT is nothing but equal to Ka remains. Minus Ka, don't bother with negative sign. Negative sign only indicates that induced EMF induces the current for the closed circuit which opposes the change of the flux. If flux trying to increase, the induced current try to decrease the flux by producing its own magnetic field in the opposite directions. So induced EMF is equals to minus Ka you will get from this. That is, I am taking it as a voltage V, not compulsory, that is left to your choice. E and V relationship is electric field. Now don't get confused with this EMF symbol and electric field symbol, careful with that. I write with the style E, this is a capital E. E equal to electric field E equal to V by L, or EMF is equals to electric field is equals to EMF by L. L is what here? Conductor length. L is nothing but equal to circumference is nothing but equal to 2 pi r. L is equals to 2 pi r, but voltage induced is how much? Is equals to Ka, minus sign of course, not compulsory, and that only indicates opposite directions. K into A is equals to pi r square, circular area is pi r square by L is equals to 2 pi r circumlength. Pi cancels, 1 r cancels, left out is K r by 2. Negative sign, in the options they may give negative sign, they may not give negative sign, you check up that. Magnitude only we can take. Electric field is equals to Kr by 2. This is a electric field induced. Next is, this problem is also very important. It can be asked even for the case set also, rarely, but of course possibility is there. A part of it can be asked. Radiation of 200 watt incident on surface of the plate, a metal plate. 60% is reflected and 40% is absorbed. Find the total force acting on the plate. Whenever the light radiation falls in the metal plates, this theory I am explaining here, and we go for the numericals. One metal plate is there and this light is falling. Light of energy E equal to hf we can take, or hc by lambda I can take. The relation with the energy and momentum is taken from this relationship of Planck's energy relation and Einstein's mass energy relationship. Energy equal to hf or hc by lambda is also equal to mc square, but momentum is nothing but equal to m into c. Mass into speed, or velocity is nothing but equal to velocity, magnitude is speed only. M into c, one more c comes here. So mc square means m into c into c. So m into c is nothing but equal to 1c, go to the left side, is equals to e by c. If they give the frequencies, e equal to hf. If they give lambda, e equal to hc by lambda. Next, change in momentum. What happens after light falls on it? The total light can be absorbed. Whenever the total light is absorbed, the change in momentum is nothing but equal to final momentum minus initial momentum. Light is not coming out. If it is a black body, they will ask the three type of questions here. 1. Complete black body they may give. 3 not even 3, 4 types. complete black body is given. When complete black body is given, that final energy is equals to 0. This is the initial energy, and final energy will equal to 0. Initial energy completely, whatever is falling, no, is completely absorbed by the black bodies. When black body completely absorbed, no, change in momentum is finally 0. 0 minus initial, you have to take it up. Light is falling but not coming out. This is energy falling and not coming out. So what you take is only energy, final energy is equals to, final energy is 0 minus initial energy only remains. So change in momentum is nothing but equal to here is nothing but equal to mc. This is nothing but equal to E by C if it is a black body completely absorbed. If you are taken is equals to mc equal to E by C only remains. But if they may give you perfect reflector, mirror you have taken, where mirror you have taken, light is falling, everything is coming back. Whenever it is coming back, final momentum is equals to initial momentum. What about changing momentum? Not 0, don't take 0. Whenever these vector quantities are reversed, or anyway physical quantity is having the arrow marks indicating direction, if it is reversed, don't take 0 as a differences. Final minus initial. Final is going to be opposite directions here, minus mc, and initially is mc. Difference becomes equal to final minus initial, minus 2mc comes. Minus 2mc is the momentum change of these photons, light. So what is the momentum imparted to the plate means plus you have to take. Action, reaction terms you need to consider. So now total momentum becomes equal to, for the reflected light, what is the momentum becomes equal to 2mc. This is the case of the perpendicular directions, when light is falling normally and going back. We are discussing here only normally. If it is inclination means I will discuss again. I repeat once again, complete black body one case, complete reflecting another second case. So in this case, completely absorbed means change in momentum is equals to mc only, which is equals to E by C. But reflected light if you have taken means the change in momentum becomes equal to that incident same value is coming backwards. So 2mc means 2 times this value, 2E by C we have to take. 2E by C we have to take is equals to change in momentum. Okay, and sometimes they will give you some energy is absorbed. This is the third case. Some energy absorbed, some energy reflected. So total energy is not absorbed, total energy is reflected. Here we are discussing that problem. Some energy is reflected. Whatever reflected is there, that will become equal to twice you take. Whatever is the quantity you take. 2% reflected, 2% is reverse, you take it up. In the incident, the 2% is also present now, that is reflected backwards. So whatever reflected back, that is taken as a 2%, doubled you have to take. Incident also that percentage, that same value is there, coming back also same value, this is a doubled. And some part absorbed, that we take it only 1 times. So force, what about the force exerted on this plate? Force is equal to change in momentum by time. That means 2mc by t or mc by t according to the black body means mc by t, reflected means 2mc by t. Both are there means this plus this you have to take. Some reflected, some transmitted, some absorbed means you have to take 2mc by c. So in this case, change in momentum. If for example, if you are taking these absorbed cases, in the case of absorbed, if you take means this E by C is a momentum change. E by C is a momentum change by time t. Energy by time is nothing but equal to P. P is what is power. Power is nothing but equal to energy by time. So this power by C weight is nothing but equal to the force exerted because of the change in momentum or whenever the photons incident on the metal plates. This is for the absorbed. If they give the reflected means 2P by C, it becomes 2 times you have to take. Next is, what is this? P is a power. Sometimes they will ask you what is the pressure exerted on the plates. What is the pressure becomes equal to, pressure is also equal to force by area. Symbols are same for momentum. Careful with that. Momentum, pressure, power. Symbols we generally take P only. So better write in words only to avoid the confusion. Pressure also P, momentum is also P, and power P. So I am using power symbol only as P. Remaining I am writing in words. P is the only power here. Sometimes they ask what is the pressure in the plate means pressure equal to force by area. If the circular plate, if they give means area is equals to pi r square you have to take for the circular plate of area. Now come back to this problem. Radiation of 200 watt power. This is the incident power. P total. Incident is power equal to P total is 200 watt. Incident on the surface of the plate, and 60% is reflected backwards and 40% is absorbed. Find the total force exerted on the plate. Total power is 200 watts. Reflected power is 60% is reflected. Whatever reflected, you have to take it as a double conditions when you are going for the force related to change in momentum. Reflected power is 60% reflected. 60% means 60 by 100 of the total power. 60 by 100 into 200. Absorbed power is nothing but equal to 40%. 40% is absorbed. That is 40% means 40 by 100 into 200, which is nothing but equal to 0.4 into 200 you will get. the total force is nothing but equal to power into speed of light. Speed of light is 3 × 10⁸ meter per second. So total force acting is nothing but equal to, because the reflected twice you take, because of the absorbed only single term you have to take, by C. Reflected power is nothing but equal to 0.6 times 2 into reflected power into 200 plus 0.4 into 200 by speed of light is 3 × 10⁸. This is going to be 3 to the 6, 0.2. 0.2 into 2 is 0.4. 0.4, 200 taken out, I have taken this way. 0.4 plus 0.4 is 0.6. 0.6 into 200. Decimal cancel, 6 to the 12. No, sorry. What is 0.8 into 200? 1 0 cancels, decimal. 160. 160 into 10 to the power of -8 newtons is the force, total force acting. In these problems, you will be given some bulb, light bulb, at distance equal to, in same problem may be given at some distance also. At some distance the plate is kept. Then what is the intensity of the light falling here? Intensity is nothing but equal to energy radiated per second per unit area, which is nothing but equal to power by time. So wherever the intensity is given means, in terms of the power is nothing but equal to intensity into time we can take. Sorry, 1 minute. Energy by time is power, intensity by area. Sorry. Power is nothing but equal to intensity into area we can take. That relation, if the distance, what about the intensity relation with the distance? Intensity relation with the distance is nothing but equal to, in the photoelectric effect also we will be getting the same relationship, and wave optics also we got the relationship. If you have the point sources, point source or spherical sources, light bulbs, candle lights, in all the cases, what is the area is equals to, we have to take the spherical wave fronts, a distance r. Area is nothing but equal to pi r square is the area of the sphere. At whatever distance given, that is taken as a radius for the sphere, imaginary sphere around the source. Area equal to pi r square becomes. So intensity, power of the bulb is A, or source of the power, source power is A. Then intensity is nothing but equal to power by area of the sphere, please, not circle, 4 pi r square. So intensity is inversely proportional to r square. General liquid is this r square or d square. Distance doubled means intensity becomes half. Based on that, for power of force also you can calculate. Next is, or they may ask intensity only. If you take the elongated source like tube light or slit, such cases, if you have taken the source, area equal to cylinder surface, you will take cylinder surface area of radius r, length l is equals to area into surface area is nothing but equal to circumference 2 pi r into l you have to take. So intensity becomes equal to power by this 2 pi r into l, that means intensity inversely proportional to r. R is the distance from the light source. Additional terms given in your notes, that is a pointing vector I told you, that is not required for CET. Pointing is the name of scientist. S bar is equals to E cross B by mu naught. This is required only for the JEE purpose. They will indicate what is the direction of the wave propagation. Wave is propagated perpendicular to both electric field and magnetic field vectors. Wave is propagated electromagnetic waves. Electric field is perpendicular to magnetic field. This is the direction of the wave propagation. And this is the pointing vector direction, S bar direction. S is taken as a pointing vector. Pointing is it points in what direction the wave is propagating. Perpendicular both the electric and magnetic field, they may give the wave equations for the electric and magnetic fields or values. Pointing is not here, even though it points in particular direction, it is actually name of scientist. Next is vacuum also has the impedance, means resultant resistance for the electric and magnetic fields, that is 377 ohms. That is also not required. It is not asked even for the JEE. That impedance is nothing, value is nothing but equal to E by H, electric field by magnetic field intensity. And the type of the atmospheres around the sun, around the earth, not sun. Sun already we have discussed, photosphere, chromosphere, but on surface temperature of the sun is 5600 kelvins or degrees centigrade, nearly same. Approximately sometimes given this as 6000 kelvins. Degree centigrade Kelvin difference is only 273, please, nearly we can take the same values. There is a chromosphere, outer surface of the temperature, outer surface temperature I am telling, inner surface is photosphere 10 to the power of 4 kelvins. But earth, if you take, earth is also having the atmosphere around it. Different layers of the atmosphere. Is earth having troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, exosphere, ionosphere, ozone layer. In this they will ask you what is the things that ozone layer important and ionosphere are important ones. This ozone layer is the outer atmosphere part, where outside atmosphere cosmic rays. There the cosmic rays contains positive charged particles. Most of them are positive charged particles, and these cosmic rays are the nuclei of the elements present in the periodic table. They are coming from the sun also, they are coming from the stars also. And these cosmic rays, while entering Earth, of course, deflects by the Earth's magnetic field, deflect from the equator towards the poles. The intensity of the entering of the cosmic rays more near the poles. But whenever they enter the atmosphere, they ionize gas molecules, mainly nitrogen and oxygen, which are the major quantities in the Earth's atmosphere. This oxygen gives the light green colors, and light pink color is produced by the nitrogen in the atmosphere nearly poles, North Pole and South Poles. They are called as auroras. Aurora borealis, aurora australis are produced here when they are entering. They are deflected from the sideways on the equator, but not at the poles, because the force acting is 0 at the poles, near the poles. Force acting on the charge is F equal to QVB sin theta. Theta here is 0 or 180 degrees. Anti-parallel parallel means force is 0, but at the equator theta is 90. Velocity here, magnetic field is like this, north to south magnetic, not geographic. The theta is 90 degrees. Maximum force will be there, deflected sideways. And these cosmic rays will be maybe trapped in the magnetic fields. They are called as Van Allen belts. There are two belts for the Earth called as Van Allen belts. These cosmic rays are trapped in the Earth's atmosphere. Next is the radio waves. Radio waves are the electromagnetic waves which are sent from the Earth. They will go up and then come back. That ionosphere containing the ions, this UV rays. UV rays are absorbed by this ozone layer. Ozone layer is created by the cosmic rays, and this ultraviolet rays coming from the sun. Okay, 1 minute. Okay. Ozone layer absorbs the UV rays, and ozone layer depletion, they are linked with the fluorochlorocarbons. But that may be true, may not be true, whatever. But they are produced because of the external cosmic rays. The intensity of the cosmic rays is less, automatically that ozone layer is less. Ozone layer is more. This is formed because of the interaction of the oxygen with the cosmic rays, that is mainly at the poles only, not other places. Next is ionosphere. It contains ions in the atmosphere, and this ionosphere reflect the radio waves backwards, just like the total interreflection taking place when the light is traveling from one denser medium to greater medium. Similarly, this ionosphere contains ions. Bunch of the electrons are present in this atmosphere, and they will be reflected backwards back to the Earth. Radio of the particular frequency only, that we discuss again in the extra topic as the communication system, which is deleted this year. But it's not mainly required. But if time is there, I will discuss those points. In this case, this topic it's not required. This topic we stop. Next topic, RC circuit.